Well, a key issue to watch on Tuesday and the days that follow will be allegations of voter fraud and ballot tampering. It was driving a force behind the false statements from the former president about his loss in 2020, and he's already repeating similar unproven claims.
I want to start by saying it's going very well. There are some bad spots in Pennsylvania where some serious things have been caught or in the process of being caught.
Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rhodes joins us now. And Khalif, we saw this play out 4 years ago. Why do you think he's doing this again?
We have a vote in a few days, and so you want to make sure that you continue the message. The message for the last year, probably longer than that, but 4 years ago is when this started, was that there is widespread voter fraud. There's voter suppression. There's voter manipulation. We need to have integrity in our elections. If that has been the message throughout this entire process, I didn't expect it to change when you got less than 5 days to go. And so my expectation is it would only ramp up during this time while some states are still continuing.
But what's the whole purpose behind that?
The purpose behind it is
because we saw over and over that voter fraud, it really doesn't, it's not there. It's proven in court that it wasn't
unsubstantiated,
there.
not supported in court, not having any legal standing at all. But what I can say is you got to go back to 2020. What happened is they had the spaghetti legal approach. They were throwing all these legal arguments up against the wall and hoping that they would stick. And nothing stuck. No court found that there was any widespread voter fraud. And because of that, they really were caught off guard. Throw in Michael Whatley, former North Carolina Republican chair, now Republican chair of the Republican Party. What has he said? We'll have lawyers in every location, and all of their arguments are concerted. All of their arguments seem like they're walking lock in step. In every state, they're making the same allegations. Purge the voter rolls. Make sure the voter rolls are up to date. If you won't, we'll take you to court. And they're making the same argument across the board. And so what I can say is at least they're all on the same page. Even if these arguments aren't making much with the courts, they are at least making the same argument. With this one in Pennsylvania, it makes sense. Remember, Pennsylvania does not have in-person early voting like North Carolina. We've had 2 weeks of it. They don't have it. What they do have is if you get your mail-in ballot early, you can walk it to your location. So this video that they're talking about where there's being ballots destroyed and all that, that's not what was occurring. They're not closing the doors early on people that were attempting to vote. What they are closing the doors on people attempting to turn in their voter ballots that they had got in the mail, which they could have easily mailed in themselves, which is totally different. But if you don't understand the process, because every state has their own process, then you would think when you see that video that they're doing it. And the video in question was an old video anyway.
Sowing the seeds of doubt. Also, an NPR PBS poll this month found that most Americans are concerned about voter fraud this election. But statistically, as we were just talking about, it remains very rare. How do people also kind of watch out for the misinformation that is out there?
I think the easiest thing to do is call your local board of elections. They're there to help. They're there to ensure that the process goes like it's supposed to. So if you see something on social media, if you see a candidate make a statement about something that you think is off point, you should call your local elected board of elections and find out, well, what is the process? What time do the polls close? What time do I need to get there? When does early voting stop? Those are the questions you ask them, and the people that are put in those positions should be able to give you an answer.
Let's hope that happens, and hopefully it doesn't happen too much going forward, and everyone wants a free and fair election. Certainly. All right, Khalif Rhodes, thanks.